Okay, we're going to do a hack to a Pentax E90. This is 10.1 megapixel. We'll see what we got. First, we'll take the screws out of the top. Okay, we're going to pull the back apart. We'll let the front off. Now once the front's off, there's a screw up here in the front upper corner. I want to take it out. Put that off to the side, and then we can pull it apart. Okay, and now we got to our camera. Got to pull the tape back. To expose our contacts. Now if we got the tape back, we want to discharge the capacitor. You'll see a CA plus and an F minus. So we want to discharge. I have to make sure I get contact. Then we put the tape back up there a little bit. If I don't have to have it exposed, I won't. That discharges the capacitor. Okay, we're going to do the externals. We'll start with a positive. They're marked positive, negative. There. Next one's my negative. There we go. Just couldn't get the puddle, but it's puddled now, and It's on good. And that's for my externals. Okay, we're going to do the power switch now. It's this point right here on this corner. There's a pad there. We don't want to ground against anything else. And we're going to lay that on there. It's hard to do this and record at the same time. And the angles that I'm not used to. But that went pretty good. That's my power. Okay, we're going to do the shutter now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to this corner here and we're going to solder one wire on. I got that soldered on. Now I need to get the other shutter wires too. One's a focus, one's a shutter. We're gonna catch it in. We got that. Okay, my hack's done. I'm going to check this hack. I stuck batteries in it. So I'm going to take my common, which was my battery negative, and I'm going to touch it with my green, which was my power on, and my camera's going to power on. Now what I have to do here is I need to take my white wire, which is my two shutter wires, I need to tie them together. So I'll tie these two wires together. Then if I touch them with battery negative, I should shutter a picture. Okay, so I'm good. Now I put batteries in this camera. That means that capacitor is charged. So you may want to drain the capacitor after you do this, get done with this. So there, my hack's good. So now all I got to do is put her back together. I'm not quite done, but my hack's done. I like to take the wires out the bottom. These have my control board underneath, so I'm going to put this tape back. I discharged the capacitor again. And now I just got to figure out how I can get the wires down. I usually like to go underneath the LCD screen, so we'll work on that. Okay, I'm going to try to take my wires underneath the LCD, and underneath these little holes here, there's some screws. I need to remove them so I can take that back off and run my wires down behind it. So I can take the screws out. And that's all I really need right there. It's just enough room to get my wires under. So we're going to lift that up. Wrap around that up there. Now I put my screws back in.